Whew, it's getting hot out here, baby. This summer is gonna be hot. I'm ditching my coveralls. People of God, you know what I want to tell you? Never despise small beginnings and keep believing in yourself. Keep believing in yourself. I was at one of my colleagues' businesses this morning, right? And the last time I was there was about a year ago. A year ago, around similar this time. And when he first got that property, it was empty. He didn't have any of inventory. His business in the inside was, he had buckets and paint and and wood. It was all under construction. Inside looked, it didn't look like much of nothing. And the bathroom, I remember using the bathroom a year ago when I was there. It wasn't much, it was functional. The toilet and everything was functional, but it wasn't much of nothing. And so today, this morning, when I stopped through, and I saw the business. I mean, he has his full of inventory. He started him a car dealership, full of inventory, and to the point where I went inside. It's the inside is finished. He has different sections, section off. He has been able to increase his staff, his team members to help him. He's not doing everything by himself. When I went to use that restroom, it almost looks like a sauna bench on the inside. He has it really. How could I say it? I saw a similar restroom when I was in London one year. It's really the way that it's laid out is really nice. He has his restroom organized really nice, right? And he's so much into his business is prospering so much. Within a year, he's into overflow. And so he had to extend his property behind him, and he's got other business buildings that he has built behind him. He's got a whole staff there, people who are helping support and run his business in just a year. But when he first started, he was strong-minded. He had a lot of skills he had developed. So even when he started, he was I remember he was auctioning, like buying like piece of junk cars, but because of the skills he had, he was using his skills to refurbish them and make them run like new, adding new features. And he was just so into his craft. He had so many different skills. And even when it comes to building, reconstructing his business, he was able to put his hands to the plow and do a lot of his own constructing. So he saved a lot of money, but he had to start small. And so while he started small, he was where it would have cost some people to take over put $50,000 over here and get somebody to do it for them. That was money that he saved, and he did it himself. And he was able to teach many of the people he had working for them how to do what he did, because he started from the bottom, how to do what he did to help run his business. And he gave them opportunity, he gave them jobs. And so just in one year, he went from starting small, being in a place of lack, to now he is in overflow. And so it just marveled my heart so much. And I was just like, wow. I just walked all through. I was like, wow. I saw the old visions I had when he first started, and I was just admiring and complimenting them on what a great job. And so I wanted to share that to encourage somebody. A lot of leeches that may have been attached to your life, they had to fall off, because sometimes when you're growing and going into new things, you can't have everybody attached to you, and everybody don't see your vision. I got a call coming, so I got to get off it. Everybody don't see your vision like you see your vision, but I want to encourage somebody to keep going and never despise small beginnings. Believe in yourself. You that is just starting out in entrepreneurship, you may fail the first time, you may fail the second time, you may fail the third time, but the thing is never giving up. And we learn from our failures. You're right. Nothing is going to be picture perfect all the time. It's not going to go how you got it lined out. And even when you start businesses and it starts to flow, remember, sometimes you have slow times. Never despise small beginnings. And even sometimes when you grow and it goes big and you have a high time, sometimes you may come back down, and it may not be the same that you had. You may not have the same level of productivity or revenue that you had last month or the month before. You may have a slow month and you may have a big month. So you got to learn how to manage and all of that. And you learn through all of that. A lot of the ups and downs, we call it growing pains, right? And so I just want to encourage somebody to keep chugging along. If you starting small, start small. If you got one customer, you treat that one customer like they are luxury, and you're going to keep growing. You're going to keep increasing. Do a good job, and then you'll have people ringing your praises, where sometimes you won't even have to solicit or look for it. Sometimes you'll have a rush where people are just over bombarding you with work, and then you feel obligated because you got to get it done because it's coming in. it's good. Then there are times when you may have a little slow time, but always do a job like you're doing it for God. Let your integrity be more expensive than any piece of money, any dollar bill, any type of bill could buy. Let your integrity speak for itself, and you will do all right. Do a job like you're doing it for God, but never despise small beginnings. Believe in yourself, baby, and never give up. Keep on going. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share. If nobody's told you that they love you today, then know that your little country bumpkin sister loves you. There's only one of you in this whole wide world. Keep shining bright. Keep growing and glowing in the name of Jesus. Keep working towards your visions, your ideas, and your dreams, and everything you put your hands to is going to continue to prosper. Stay away from negative folks. Stay away from folk with disingenuous energy, and it's going to continue to prosper. You're going to continue to prosper. Have a blessed day in the name of Jesus.